Cool. And then we had zones. Roof. No roof. We've unpaused. What kind of other floor options do we have? We have wood, paved, concrete, fine, flagstone, tile, smooth surface. I just want a smooth surface floor in here. Oh, it's a stone surface. I'm kind of okay with a dirt floor inside here for the farm, or for the barn. And then the other things that we were doing, we're moving the beds. Because we're going to convert this area into a main hall. Maybe an eating hall or something. What else did we make? We had a... fueled smithy, which I'm still not 100% sure that I want to do. Maybe we'll put it outside here. It will have a work speed penalty. We're not going to use it very often yet. We'll move it later. Oh yeah, and we do need to harvest some more berries. We can find some. There's some, so we can... Oh, there's lots. Mark them for harvest. Somebody will come get some. Okay, so we're gonna get the Zogo people again. Let's let them get a little closer this time. That lynx just hunted a rabbit. Stuff might go a little bit differently. We don't have the beagle anymore. Oh, they're here. Okay. Boba Lurbo. And it's in Darklight to talk to Buffalo, the shaman merchant. Okay, so we still want to sell our psychic amplifier. They have plasteel. They have a rhinoceri that we can purchase. Nutramine, synthetic precursor chemical. While it's useless on its own, many drugs require it as an ingredient. Psychite tea. Plasteel might be useful later. We do need to buy something from them to get a fair trade. We could... I don't think I want to buy a rhino. We couldn't if we wanted to. But I will say, give us some of your plasteel. Give us 8 of your plasteel. And then, what do we change in here? So we'll make these... Wait, we only want them to do doctor if they're good at it. 6, 14, 7, so Darklight. Try to be the doctor most often. Bed rest, everyone should rest. Release prisoners, flick squitches. These should just be 1s for everybody. So someone goes and does it right when we tell them to. Warden should be social. So Darklight should do that too. Hannibal. My brain is mush today. Handle. Animal 10, 5, 11, 1, 3. You guys should have 2 for handle. Cook, 5. Nah, cook don't handle. Cook. 5, 2, 1, 0. Only cook cooks. Only Highland should be hunting too. Well, I don't know. If Jer... We'll give Jer a 2. If Jer can get a bow... This time we won't sell the bows. We didn't have the opportunity to sell the bows, so that's good. Okay, Highland, though, should take one of these. What do we have? That's the normal one. That's the poor one. It's an awful one. So Highland, take the normal one. Jer, take the poor one. Four, 6, 1, 7, 10. Ryla, you don't do much else. If somebody doesn't need healing, then you need to be mining. Can't cut. Pretty much anybody can do that. Smithing. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Hey, bud. So we don't have a really good smith right now. Tailoring. Darklight's starving. You just gonna eat those berries? Yep. You guys eating raw berries? Gotta bring them back so we can cook them. Cook playing horseshoes. All this wood is allowed. They'll come get it when they haul. But haul is set so low down here. But if you don't have something else to do, you need to be hauling. Research. 4, 6, 11, 0, 11, 1. So Darklight should research because he can't haul. Jer could research, but I'd rather have him planting things, which Darklight cannot do. So Darklight will do all the research. As far as growing goes, we already looked at that a moment ago, and cook is pretty high, but he's going to be spending a lot of time cooking, so we also need to let Ryla... I guess we had her set to 2. I guess I'll set him to 2 here as well. So once the crops are tended to, then he'll research. I think that's a better balance. What was that? Old cat man is howling. Marble urn, limestone table. Visitor, a weaver. He's named Grey Dog. He's just a weaver that's visiting. He does not trade. You can visit. I forgot about this guy. We left his dead body down here. We can allow him to be buried. Did we ever make graves? I thought we put graves by the road at some point. We did. Someone's got to bury him. Otherwise, he's going to turn into a skeleton down there and freak everybody out that's coming through. Jer's got an ibex. Who butchers? Is that under cook as well? Yeah, prepares and butchers meat. So yeah, cook will come in and butcher once he's done relaxing socially. Cook, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a different schedule than everyone else because they're gonna take a different downtime. Your downtime is going to be like in the middle of your day here. In fact, take 2 smaller breaks, and you need to be cooking when other people might take a break to eat. All right, it's nighttime. Let's fast forward. Doesn't lag nearly as much when they're not bleeding to death. I don't know what Gray's up to. I mean, we could capture him if we want to be evil. The Zogo are friends, though. I believe. Just clicked on the world. So I wanted to see. I think you can find it on a different menu, though. Factions, there we go. The Zogo, they're neutral. So yeah, it would piss them off greatly if we kidnapped one of their people who was just passing through. My nose is so dry. He's leaving anyway. Darklight, don't feed a raw lynx. Wait. Do not feed raw dead animals to patients. You just left the dead lynx on top of someone in a hospital bed. What is wrong with you? Someone come haul this lynx away. Thank you, Cook. Cargo pods apparel. You've detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. Box for gloves. Okay. And a slag chunk. Maybe they'll come get those things eventually. They're really busy right now. Cook, please make some meals. People are so hungry they're gonna eat them right away. Automatic refuel is on for this, but it doesn't need anything yet. Let's see. Recurve bow. What does it require? We need crafting 5 and nobody has it. I remember that now. So let's make a few more short bows. Make throwing rocks. Make a few more short bows. If someone gets around to it, if it's even something someone can prioritize. Oh yeah, and these walls. In Darklight's bedroom. Kind of low on medicine, but nobody's injured right now. Knock on wood. Okay, Darklight's technically sleeping outside. The beds have been moved. Let's make sure that the right beds are assigned to the right people. So this is going to be Highland's bed. This is Jer and Ryla, that's correct. Also, we have poor and awful beds, so we'll need to like make some more ones before, some more beds before too long. Poor, normal, good. Okay, at least the good bed is a medical bed. Who's gonna get the awful bed? Whose bed's where, by the way? Owner, cook. Owner, nobody. Okay, so cook, you live here now. I almost want to make cook sleep next to the kitchen, but we'd have to make him another bedroom for that. Then this needs to be little odds. This is a poor bed. This is an awful bed. Okay, this one, let's reinstall it over here. Whenever. And then once they move it, we'll get rid of the awful bed. There's a squirrel sleeping right outside. It's interesting that Darklight gets up in the morning and researches. Let's set the zone in here for food. Quest available, Shining Edifice. NVIDIA updates. A new quest has become available. It's called Shining Edifice. If you don't accept the quest within 2 days, it will expire. Count Licinius Dotro of the Red Sovereignty is requesting that you build a monument to insult the personality of his rival. The monument is 3 by 3 in size and will require these resources. Total value $61. 16 marble blocks, which we haven't started making marble blocks yet. 25 steel. We do have plenty of steel. Construction must be completed within 9 days. We could start making marble blocks within 9 days. Upon completion, whoever accepted the quest will receive 3 royal favor from Red Sovereignty. If you destroy the monument within 19 days of construction, your relations with the Red Sovereignty will fall by 10. Text to do. View count Countess. I wonder if it will piss off his his person. Okay, so I don't know how to make the 3 by 3 monument. Like through crafting, maybe it'll pop up. Shining Edifice. But let's accept and try. I mean, I guess he'll get mad if we don't, but in 9 days we could make 16 marble blocks. Accept with Highland. Sure, that's our leader. Pods have arrived. Monument marker. There. They want the monument right here. Okay, where's marble? We have marble right here. And we need a stonecutter's table. We could put that inside for right now. In this main little area. We don't have good dining tables, so we'll probably put a table in here too. And let's just reinstall some chairs next to the table so that they have a table to eat at. Yeah, we'll move all these inside. Little odd, there's no time for cloud watching. I guess it is the time of day where they can relax. So we will also need to go ahead and tell them to go to mine Hey, bud. I don't know how many raw pieces it takes to make a block, but we can start getting some of this marble here. Maybe even these 3 that are connected to the building. Oh, they're carrying it inside. Monument marker, install somewhere. Okay. Gotcha. When we have 16 marble blocks, we'll do that. I was in the middle of... Hi. We have a visitor. Yeah, you can come over. Come on. Come say hello. So I was going to set a stockpile zone here just for food. But let's make sure to set the storage here. Say clear all. Foods, yes. Meals, raw food. Pretty much everything right now. Let's also put the medicine here. Does that count as manufactured? Yes. If we have any drugs. I don't necessarily need to put these in there. What else might we put in here? Chunks? No. Corpses? No. Animal corpses, technically. The animal corpses could set outside. Oh no, we have them right here next to the butcher table. I guess that's fine for right now. Okay, unpause. He's mad that I want to put my fingers on the keyboard. Look up here. Hey Aaron, how's it going? Ryla's mining some marble. This wooden stonecutter's table has not been constructed yet. Perfect timing. He came up just to say hi, and he's just gonna walk all the way across the keyboard. Come here. Come here. I'll hold you for a bit. We're waiting on people to construct some things. Aw. How do I like RimWorld? I've played quite a bit of RimWorld a couple of years ago. I played a lot of it. I like it a lot. It's gotten some updates recently, including a DLC for royalty. So there's like some medieval and royal stuff, including a bunch of quests and things. But then you can get kind of futuristic as well with guns and robots and lasers. Can you hear the purrs? But yeah, no, RimWorld's really good. Oh, what are you doing, bud? You want to be on my shoulder? Aw. Yeah, we're just going to let them work for just a little bit because... Oh, they made the stonecutter's table, though. We do need to go ahead and acquisition marble blocks. We need at least 16 of them. Okay, I don't know who's going to make them because I don't think we have anyone who's really good at it. Won a game on Twitter and it's Monster Hunter World. You won Monster Hunter World? That's pretty good. Game to just win like that. I played a little bit of Monster Hunter. It's not really my style. I played a bit on PlayStation. Okay, I'll take it. I'll say I enjoyed everything that I did in the game. I just wasn't really in the mood for a grind, and it is a grind. Sometimes, though, a grind is fun, and I have been in a mood for a grind in the past. So if I ever get back in that mood again, I would go back to Monster Hunter because it is pretty fun if you get used to it. If you're down with a grindy kind of game sometimes. Oh, we need some lights. Let's see, furniture. Put a torch in here for right now. Already playing World of Warcraft, but I like that's another multiplayer. Yeah, you can log on with random people, or they did that pretty well. That you can get on with random people, or you can get on with friends. You just start the mission that you need to do, and if other people happen to need to do that same mission, it'll pair you up with them. That's pretty fun. What do we have here? We have the marble. This is all steel. Marble blocks, 20. So do we not need to make... Did it just come out as marble blocks? Weird. Okay, well, we'll just install this. Whatever this eyesore is, we'll just install it down here. At some point. We have like another 7 or 8 days to do that, I think. Good to know about Monster Hunter World, if I were to drop another game in your library. Yeah, that one I've played on the PlayStation for that one. How's my quarantine going this week? Well, I work in an essential business, so I still have to go out to the office. There's very little traffic to get to the office. We've been checking out hundreds of people to work from home, so they have had to come in, pick up their computers, so we've had to try to remain sanitary and sane for everybody to come and get their equipment and get that checked out. But if the office is a ghost town next week, then I may end up working from home too. Yeah, that's how we fix Nashville traffic, just remove the traffic. The roads are fine. The roads are not fine. Most of the roads are fine. The roads that aren't fine are potholes. But that's, I guess, everywhere. Everyone has something to complain about. That's a guinea pig. We're going to tame that guinea pig. Warning. Guinea pigs may attack upon failed taming attempts. 2% chance. So there's a 1 in 50 chance that if they try to pet that guinea pig, it'll get a taste for blood. But someone will come say hi eventually. Potholes on the highway are super horrible. Heard about US pothole roads. I hit one the other day. They're not really as frequent in Nashville as in some other places because we actually have decent funding for our road projects compared to some other cities. But when a pothole shows up, it shows up pretty quick because our temperatures vary so much in the spring and in the fall. Like just in the last week, we've had a 90-degree day, which actually the monument's completed. Let me just put that into conversion just in case. Let's see, 90 degrees F to C. So we would go from having like a 32 degrees Celsius day to having a 4 degrees Celsius day and then back again like 2 or 3 times in a week. Yeah. It fluctuates so much, so then you get that ice in the cracks in the road and then they expand again. Or they expand with the ice and then contract, and it's 2 over there right now. Yeah, I guess it hasn't necessarily warmed up for the summer yet, has it? And you're pretty far north. Whew, that is not my kind of weather. Politically, I would love to live in Canada, but it's so far north and I don't like the cold. I'm just not a fan of the cold. So the monument's done. Monument complete. Completed construction of the monument. You must not destroy it for at least 15 days. Okay, so that's just part of the quest. I'm fine with leaving it there. I don't know what about it looks ugly. That flies in the face of his enemies. We don't need to keep making marble chunks. I mean, you could finish that one. I should have removed them all. Just the one. You can finish the one. How's our food? Do we have meals? Oh, right. We need to tell this to be the preferred place for meals. This is already preferred place for animals. This is kind of filling up, but we could do different storage for blocks and wood. Blocks wouldn't deteriorate outside. Wood would. Wood. Hey, from Zero. Cold only nice in the form of ice cream. Strat says Swedish Midwest coast some hours above Gothenburg. I completely agree. Cold only nice in the form of ice cream. Let's expand this just a little bit here. We'll come over a couple. Let's consider making a crafting storage. Actually, this could stay the crafting storage, but let's move important stuff somewhere else for right now. I kind of like the idea of their bedroom. Like, keep an eye on some stuff down here. It's not typical to do this, but let's say I want the gold in here. I want the plasteel in here. I want the silver in here. I want... what else do we have over here? That's probably good enough, and that'll free up some space. Yeah. And this is going to be preferred as well. Cool. Cook is not cooking because we still don't have foods. Let's put some hunting on the list. Now that yak was pretty difficult. Let's hunt some ibex does. Island, gear, short bow, normal. Let's look at these other bows. Normal, poor, awful. Okay. Jer, you had a poor one, so you can go pick up a normal one. And you guys go hunt some deer. Oh, you hit one. Chase it. I wonder if blood on the ground attracts animals like the warg. Strat says, I have to say, I enjoy the occasional question about us having polar bears walking on the streets. Is that an ignorant question, or is that an actual thing that happens? I hadn't really ever thought about that. I've never associated polar bears with Sweden myself. I figured you were near the cold waters of the north, and that there was a lot of fishing. Cargo pods, weapons. One shield does not constitute a weapon. So when did the country start replacing horses with polar bears? Chair, don't eat raw meat. Cook, don't eat raw meat. Cook, you're supposed to be cooking. We killed those ibex does so that you would cook dinner. People are just eating raw deer meat. You're gonna get sick. No, Highland, you're gonna get in trouble. Stop it. I'm pretty sure it's an ignorant question. You know, with the quarantine going on, I did see pictures from a city in Colorado had mountain lions walking through their like suburban neighborhood. A photograph. It was on Reddit today. Photograph. Listen to me, I sound like from the 1800s. A picture someone took out their living room window of a family of 3 like bobcats or mountain lions walking through their front yard in Colorado. Imagine riding around on a polar bear. I'd break quarantine for that. We move up to Canada and ride around on a grizzly bear. Try to cut some of these plants that are in between our buildings just so that we save some time on construction later. We can even put down some paved roads and people will move around a little bit faster. And if they happen to cut a tree, then we'll get some wood. Let's see, floors. Flagstone, rough cut stone tiles. These are not beautiful, but they make good surfaces for roads and outdoor walkways. Deconstructing flagstone yields no resources. For expressing economic status, pretty good to look at, but they take a long time to lay. Sandstone tiles, beauty 1. Flagstone, no beauty at all. Fine sandstone, beauty 3. Let's do sandstone, flagstone. We don't really have any sandstone, do we? What do we have? This skin. Steel. There we go. We actually only have marble. Marble flagstone sounds like it would actually be kind of cool. Slate. We have some slate over here. They've got some other stuff that they got to worry about for a minute before we... I want to get Cook actually making meals again. People are starving. Cook. Prioritize making... You better butcher that, like, immediately. Then you better cook. Where are you going? Relaxing socially. What time is it? 10th hour. Okay. You relax for an hour, then you cook, because other people are going to start eating in an hour or two. Takes 10 of those to make a meal. No, Ryla, don't eat the raw meat. Cook's trying to make meals for people. Or himself. We're never going to catch up at this rate. Alright, let's see. Against the creature seeks revenge, 2%. That's pretty low. And a muffalo would get us a decent amount of meat, I think. Hunt a couple muffalo. We've got to catch up on meat production. Let's start on some of this flagstone. I'm just going to do a single row. It's coming together. Might get like a nice little village looking area here. We could put, let's see. Yeah, we could do something like that. Minor break risk, cook. Why are you hauling? You need to be cooking. I guess there's nothing to cook. Highland, what are you doing? You're hunting the muffalo, good. Or muffalo. Those yak are not happy. What's Jared doing? He's also going to go hunt another muffalo. Okay, good. There's a whole herd of muffalo over here. Don't accidentally hit a different muffalo. Work on your aim, Jer. .5 days. Doesn't say how much it produces. Oh, nice. They put those down pretty quick. So they should walk faster on these. And we may need to just go ahead and fill in the other spaces of the road before too long because they walk in They walk slightly off the road on occasion. Cook your hauling stuff. You know what? Before you go to bed, go butcher that. I want you up bright and early to cook breakfast for people. In fact, cook. You wake up 2 hours before everyone else and start making breakfast. I will let you go to bed earlier. I need you cooking more in the morning and midday. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You also have 1 hour less recreation than anyone else because you're important, but your deeds will not go unrewarded. You can go to bed now. Raid the Grey Vole Skoob. A group of tribespeople from the Grey Vole Skoob have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while, then attack. Habanero, a stew keeper. He has a steel knife, and he's wearing a kilt. He has a wooden hand, so he doesn't handle his knife very well. He's a decent cook. And he's a beautiful bisexual, apparently. Habanero, you don't know what you're in for. I really don't recommend that you attack us. Let's equip our people. This one is a normal. Okay. Get our knights. He doesn't stand a chance. He's armored with a kilt. No, just these three. He might attack soon. I don't care. We're coming for him. Where is he? There he is. Just go. Just get him. I'm not even going to shoot arrows at him. Don't underestimate the kilt. Nope, he hit Little Odd. What happened, Little Odd? You got a crack in your clavicle. You got cut by the knife in your right arm. So he got off one good hit. He is now dead. Bury that man. Keep his steel knife. That hair's been dead for 5 days. We're not going to pick that up. And then seek some medical attention. They both got grossed out by the dead body. You killed him. Get over it.